All right, Carter, you got 2587.
Not for long. I make bad financial decisions.
All right, welcome to the channel, and today's video is about bad financial decisions and missed opportunities. So it should be a good one. Before we get into it, if you could, hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps the channel out. All right, this first one is about Bitcoin. Man in 2010 posted on a Bitcoin forum that he wanted to trade Bitcoin for pizza. A British man took him up on the offer, sending him 2 Papa John's pizza, and in return, he got 10,000 Bitcoin. He'd spent $25 on the pizza and in return got $41 worth of Bitcoin. Today, that Bitcoin is worth just under $1 billion. Time of the article is worth 700 million. Just an absolutely insane amount of money that he missed out on. That's got to be hard to sleep at night. He actually told this story to 60 Minutes back in 2019. So if you want to look that up, it's a really great interview.
I made $40,000 my first year as a pro in 1979. I was rich in my mind. They offered me half of Gold's Gym for $20,000. Keep in mind, there's only one Gold's Gym back then. I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm going to buy a Corvette instead. Biggest mistake in my life, or one of the biggest mistakes in my life. 25 years later, my neighbor said, Tom, I want you to invest in my project. I'm starting a new company. I'm going to start a coffee shop. I'm like, coffee shop? You can buy coffee anywhere. So I decided not to invest with him. You know what he called his company? Starbucks. Okay. I'm like, I missed it again. Okay. I could never see the vision.
So if you don't know who this is, it's Tom Platz. He's a very well-known bodybuilder from back in the day, known for his crazy leg development. So he missed out on 2 things here. Gold's Gym, probably the biggest known gym in the world. And in 2024, there were 215 locations. So it's a big loss there. And of course, Starbucks. And again, in 2024, there were over 40,000 locations. So that's got to be hard to tell that story. He did all right, though. In 2025, he's worth about $4 million. And he's going to go down in history for his accomplishments in bodybuilding. So he did all right for himself.
One of the worst financial decisions I ever made was actually in the stock market. Years and years ago, there was a new company that came out that made electric cars, and it was called Tesla. And I bought early, but I was a little bit afraid, and I put some money into it. I put, a fair amount of money into it, but I was afraid. So I said, okay, if it gets to below a certain level, I think it was 120, then I set it to automatically sell. And the stock dropped below the 120 that I had set, and it automatically sold, and I was relieved. I was like, oh, I'm glad that I got out of that because it's gonna go down. And it went down a little bit more. Soon after that, it went up, and then it went up, and then it went up, and I never got back in again. That's the one financial regret that I have, is not staying in Tesla stock.
Of course, Tesla, everyone knows it. You either love them or you hate them. So he sold his at below $1.20. And today it's trading at around 350 US dollars. Tesla has a market cap of over $1 trillion. He doesn't tell us exactly how much he sold, but I assume it's going to be quite a good amount of money if that's his worst financial decision. Another big loss. That's got to hurt.
What is the worst decision you've ever made?
Retiring too soon.
Okay. Why? You think you can have worked a little bit longer? And
Yeah, I could have worked at least. I could still be working.
Just retired?
That was 14 years ago.
Oh,
so,
wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
I was 48. That was way too soon.
Now, this would actually surprise me because that's what we're all working for, retirement. To be able to get up every day and do whatever you want, not have a job to go to. I mean, that's the dream. And he was able to do it at 48 years old. So he must have had a good nest egg put aside. He planned right. He made a good amount of money. To me, that would be priceless just to have that off. But you can't put a dollar amount on being able to retire and just have that freedom. But looking back from a financial point of view, that's a lot of lost money.
Woman goes viral for buying a 1998 Ford Escort for $289 a month for the next 84 months. Look, we are not victim blaming here. It is not her fault. It is the dealership's fault. But with that said, we can agree this is a terrible financial decision. And my goal on this platform is to enlighten you to not make bad financial decisions. So we have to talk about this. This is effectively over $23,000 for a 1998 Ford Escort. Now, I understand that this could be for many reasons. It could be bad credit. It could be low income. It could be that she felt that this was the only thing that she could buy. But it could also be the dealership convincing her to feel like this is the only thing that she could buy. This car is worth no more than $2,000, maybe at most.
I really hope this one is fake. $289 for a 1998 Ford Escort. If you know, let me know in the comments. Now, I'm guessing if this is real, I'm guessing the dealership is not going to get their money. She's going to realize this was a bad decision and she's not going to pay it. The guy in the video says it's worth about $2,000. I don't even think it's worth that. Maybe 2,000 Canadian, probably under. Now, if the dealership did go through with this and this is real, they should be in jail. I can't imagine they'll be in business very long if they're doing transactions like this. They're going to ruin whatever reputation they might have. It's gone. Anyways, I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you could, hit that like and subscribe. See you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye.